This video demonstrates how to set up MyStations for viewing DWR stations data. Remember that it is necessary to set up a DWR user account before using MyStations. Once logged into MyStations, start with Settings and click Add New Group. Give the group a name and select the number of charts per row. Click Add Group. Now you can add various gauges using the Search Station Parameters function. For instance, enter multiple station abbreviations and click Search to return all parameters associated with those stations. You can also refine the initial search by adding a parameter such as discharge and then clicking Search. After searching station parameters, select the checkboxes for whichever parameters you want to add to the chart. Click Add Selected Parameters at the bottom of the page. You can repeat this process to add additional stations and parameters. After you have added all stations, you can hide the parameters search. Click on Table to view a list of selected parameters and click on Graphs to view individual graphs for each chosen parameter. Individual charts can be edited using the pencil edit function under Settings or double-clicking on the graph. For example, you can change the time period, remove historical discharge data or customize line colors and marker types. You can also rearrange graph display order by clicking and holding on the graph you want to move and then dragging and dropping in a new location. Your settings and graph order will be automatically saved the next time you log into your MyStations account. To create a combined graph for multiple parameters on a single graph, go back to Settings and click on the Combine button. Give the combined graph a name and click in the Stations to Combine box to select parameters to add to the graph. You can choose individual parameters or use Select All. Click on Combine after choosing parameters to combine. You will now have a combined chart for those parameters. Select Graph from the toolbar again to see all of the individual and combined graphs created. Combined charts can also be edited by double-clicking on the graph and using the pencil edit function. Table layout options such as adding columns and sorting can be saved by creating and saving a new table layout. It is critical that you select a user setting to modify before making any layout changes because there is no way to save your changes if they are made in the default layout. Click on the drop-down for table layout and select one of the available settings. Once a user setting is selected, all changes made to the layout will be automatically saved. In this example, we'll add columns for water source and stream mile by right-clicking on the three dots in any column and choosing the parameters to add. You can reorder the columns by dragging and dropping. Rename the default layout by clicking on the pencil icon in the table layout drop-down. To multi-level sort, click on one column name for desired sort order and then a second column to add a second level sort. After this layout is saved, it can be applied to other searches. When you return to your account after logging out, your layout will return to the state it was in when you logged out. That concludes this training on MyStations.